ọmọ mi gbọ́ tèmi tirẹ̀ á dára o. Ọmọ mi ṣohun rere tirẹ̀ á dára o. Ọmọ mi gbọ́ tèmi tirẹ̀ á dára o. Ìyá mi máa ṣohun rere gbàdúrà fún mi. Bàbá mi máa ṣohun rere gbàdúrà fún mi. Bọ́mọdé bá hùwà burúkú wá níyá rẹ̀ ló tọ́. Bọ́mọdé bá hùwà burúkú wá ní bàbá rẹ̀ ló tọ́. Ìyá mi fọ̀nà tó dá hàn mí láàyè. Bàbá mi fi wá tó dá hàn mí láàyè. Ayé tí mo wà yìí kò mà yé mi o. Ẹ̀yin ni Ọlọ́run kejì mi láàyè. Ìyá wa ẹ ṣeun rere. Bàbá mi máa ṣohun rere. Hello everybody. Hope you are feeling fine. You're welcome to this beautiful program, The Real Women. The Real Women on the Ignite TV. Igniting the good news on your screen. Showing every Tuesday, 8 p.m. I'm your uncle, Abiodun Adelere. Ó ṣe mí dàbí òun, ó pín mi ní ìpín tí kò jọ tẹni kejì. Mi ò lálẹ́ o, èmi ni àmì aṣẹ̀dá látọ̀run. Àdágbẹ̀yìn ni mi, ó wá fi mí jọba ohun gbogbo tó ti kọ́dá. Ó dá mi, ó pín mi níre, èmi ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àṣẹ Olódùmarè ni. Àmì lòun èmi làmì, àyànmọ́ ògo ogún mi ni. Ẹ̀dá ẹ̀mí ló fi ṣèránṣẹ́ mi, àkọ́rí ìran mi ojú ògo rẹ̀ ni. Mo ní ìmí ìyè rẹ̀ ní ẹni orí mi kò rí nǹkan kan. Yes, I greet all the real women in the house. God bless you. Thanks for sharing this program and thanks for your calls all this while. And now today we are bringing to you the rights of the children and the family. What are the rights of the children? Nurturing the children is not an easy task. It's not easy to nurture a child. And don't forget, I always say it. I think all my productions on this program, I always say it, that when you train a man, you train an individual. But when you train a woman, you train the whole universe. I'm so proud to be a woman. Yes, I hope you're proud too to be a woman. Thank you very much. And that is why we want to talk about this very, very important topic. And this is a point to behold, and that it should keep on lingering in our memories every time, every day, every night, every hour. Now, what are the rights of the children and the family? Everyone has a right, yes. And in when we were in school, yes, there's a the topic. I mean, there's a yes, a topic under government, yes, that fundamental human rights. Okay, either in the legislative, judiciary, and so on. We have fundamental human rights. To a certain extent, you can claim your rights. But unfortunately, this time now, I don't think those rights are still, yes, functioning. So, but at home, we're going to talk, yes, I'm moving into homes now. We want to talk about homes, rights of the children in the homes. What are the rights? Are we actually giving these children the rights that they need at the home front? There are some parents that don't have time to listen to their children. And failure to do that is hazardous, very, very dangerous. Yes. And to the detriment of the children's future and career. If you fail to listen to your children, and you will live to regret in the near future, whose fault? So we must be able, not only the women right now, the men too are involved. The men are involved too, yes. So you don't say because okay, the women are always out with children, okay, they spend most of the time with the children. The men too are involved. So call all the men at home, call your husbands, call your spouse, come and listen to this program. What are the rights of the children in the family? And children have the rights to be heard. Yes, you must give them that time and attention. These days, this present jet age, when the social media is a thing of the day, that social media has taken up everything, taken up the hearts of every child, every family. You see some homes, the father is with his phone, the woman too is with her phone, and the children too, they are in their rooms hovering over the phones. So social media has become the thing of the day now. How do you know if your child is going through a trauma or not? How do you know if your wife is traumatized? How do you know if your husband is having problem? How do you know? But unfortunately, we send comments to some people's problems on social media. You have your own that you need to tackle, that you need to work on. You have your problems in your homes. But here we want to talk about the children's rights. They have the right to be listened to. Give them the concentration they need. Give them the attention they need. Because if you fail to give them, they will look for it elsewhere. And who knows if that might affect their future. It's not all friends, not all their friends. Not everyone that gives advice gives the right one or the helpful advice that one needs, especially our children. Okay, a child discover, okay, my mother doesn't have time for me, my father doesn't have time for me. If I've been telling my mommy I want to discuss something with her, and she says whenever she comes from the office, whenever she comes back from the store, whenever she comes back from the market, whenever she finished cooking, at the long run she doesn't have time to listen again, and that issue is gone. Another problem arises: the children doesn't have time, the father doesn't have time for the child, especially the girl child. Talk less of now that most of our male children are falling into the wrong hands. Youthful exuberance, juvenile delinquencies all over the place. Whose fault? Most of them, most, I should say 60 to 70% starts from the home. Yes, it begins from the home front, the problems I'm talking about. But the other percentage, they get it outside. They derive all those ideas outside the home. So that is why this topic is very, very important. That we need to sit right and listen to it over and over again. If you have any question, you write. You're free to ask, and we'll be willing to answer your questions. So children have the right to be heard and the responsibility to be listened to. You must listen to them. And they too, they have the responsibility to listen to their parents. Parents, listen to your children. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Try to pay our school fees and give us sound education. Giving the sound education is not all. But the children too, they have their own responsibility on the other hand. Listen to your parents. But let all the women in the house come nearer, come closer and listen to this program now. The number two is the children have the rights, yes, to proper medical care. They have the rights to proper medical care, yes, and the responsibility to take care of them. And they too should be able to take care of themselves. Not a child that has just been discharged from the hospital, and before you know it, okay, it's opportunity to go to school the next day and goes to the field to play football. What if he faints on the field? Whose fault? He did not work on his own responsibility. So the children's rights in the home front. So we should be able to put them right. Tell them what they should do. I would say especially the young mothers, they need this very, very well. They need this program, yes, for them to work well, and to train up their children. Let me put it that way. I need to pluralize it. To train up their children in the right way. So the rights of the children in the family, we need to do it. We need to work on it. Now, a woman who is always in the kitchen and the children are in the bedroom doing something else, probably watching films. When she finishes cooking, she calls them, come for your food, children, come out, your food is ready. We're not talking about the toddlers, no. We're not talking about the toddlers. But once a child grows, probably from 7 upwards, I stand to be corrected. Probably from 6, 7, 8 upwards. Nothing stops you. All you need to do is just distance the child from maybe any form of cooking, the form you're using, okay, either gas or stove. There should be space. The child should move back a bit. Not that, okay, torí pé ọmọ yẹn kéré, the child is too small, cannot come to the kitchen. Even the child can stay, okay, most people that are in the, okay, flats or bungalows or whatever, even if it's face me, I face you. Let the child sit back a bit and be watching you from afar, what you're doing. Not that you are, okay, your child, even if the child is 2, 3 years old, should be able to peel Maggie. Yes. Oh, you're calling Maggie now. But fortunately, these days, that's why I want our young mothers to move closer. They need this most importantly. You need to train up your child. The Bible said it. Train up a child in the way they should go. When it grows up, will not depart from it. How many of us are doing that? But mind you, you were not brought up that way. But because you are enlightened, you are an administrator, you are educated, you are religious, and you believe you can do most of the things yourself and on your own, leaving your children aside. Now we're not leaving all those evangelists, ministers, female ministers. We're not leaving them aside on this point, on this topic, on this issue. Because you are mommy Gio, you are evangelist, lady evangelist, or a singer or whatever, you believe you can say, you can delegate the duties to someone else's child, leaving your children aside. Ó mà léwu gan. Children's responsibilities, the rights in the family. You should know their rights. They have rights to learn from you. They have every right to copy, to imitate all the good things you're doing. Good things, quotes and unquotes. The good things you're doing. Yes, wọ́n ní owó ìyá gbọ̀n, òun lọmọ ràn. Owó ò lọ ìyá ni ìyá gbọ̀n. Ṣó dá àbí ò dá? Ṣóhun tó dá ni? Ṣóhun tó ti gíran ni? Àbí èyí tó ti dípẹ̀tà? Ọ̀làjú, ọ̀làjú, ọ̀làjú ló dé ló bayé jẹ́. I will continue to say it. You say we are in the modern world, we are in the jet age, and you are leaving some things undone. Ó léwu o, ó léwu. You need to work on the rights of the children. Work on the rights. And our children too, they have rights to education. You felt because you are not too buoyant, you felt your child cannot go to school. Okay, if he or she cannot go to school, but you are learning, yes or no? No matter the situation you find yourself in life, once you are able to read A, B, C to Z, let your child to know that. Any extent of education you find yourself, let your child go. Before you know it, the child is gradually pushing him or herself above you. They have every right to education. And we have free educations now. Yes, there are some public schools. But unfortunately, some people say my child cannot go to a public school. Àti private o, àti public o, kò wá sí kankan tó lọ ń bẹ̀. Ó fẹ́ bà yé ọmọ ẹ jẹ́. Ọwọ́ ẹ ló wà, wá jèrè ẹ o. Bó o bá hùwà tó o lápá ò ká ọ yé, wàá bẹ̀rù rẹ níbodè. Wàá bẹ̀rù ẹ níbodè. Don't forget the topic. What are the rights of the children in the family? It is okay. There's a popular saying that charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. And some people are saying, okay, my parents are bad. No, even if they are bad, there are some good ideas. Wọ́n máa pa ẹ́, wọ́n máa ṣẹ́yún ẹ láti kékeré. Wọ́n ṣẹ́yún ẹ dànù. The children too should move closer and listen. It's very some of you that were sent to school and you are doing something else. Your parents have given you the rights they need to give you. How are you working on it? What are you doing towards it? You felt you can do and undo because you are more learned, you're more knowledgeable than your father and your mother. You can control them or dictate what they need to do. Hey, well, my bad, so don't talk to me that way. You know, I'm a graduate. I'm a medical doctor. I'm a lawyer. I'm this. I'm that. No, you're getting it wrong. There are some areas where you need your parents. Ṣùgbọ́n má jẹ́ kó pẹ́ jù. Don't let it be too late. But at a point in life, you need those parents. You need your father. You will need your mother, and there'll be nowhere to be found. So I'm trying to make it two-sided now. Talking about the parents and the children. If the parents are giving the children their rights, you too, as a child, as a student, are you working toward your responsibility? Are you carrying it out? Lofabo, oh, Lifabo. Wash clothes, you cannot wash. Sweep, you cannot sweep. And your parents taught you. Don't say because you're talking about the rights. They've shown you the way. They've taught you what you need to know. But as a child, are you following suit? Are you doing what they taught you? Yes. So then children have the right to be loved and respected. There are some parents, they hate their children for no cause, for no reason. Why now? Mommy, what have I done? You just hate me. Daddy, what have I done to you that you just hate me with passion? Yes. Hatred with passion. Well, I call hate in your God. I to enjoy that hatred. So they have the right to be loved and respected. Then the children have the right to special care and special needs. I've always been saying it on this program, on this show. Women who spends their children's school fees on Ashwebi, you live to regret it. It's not all Ashwebi that you must buy now. It's not compulsory. Even if the person is closer to you and that person sponsored you, okay, kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kóun ló rán ẹ lọ school, and all the money you have on you is your child's school fees. No, you shouldn't go to that extent. You shouldn't. Don't deprive your child or your children the rights needed. Give them what they need. Give him what he needs. Give her what she needs. That's why some homes now are broken. Some families, some marriages have subsided because the training they got from home were not so solid. Yes. And if you don't back it up with the fear of God, there's problem. There's fire on the mountain. You need to run. There's fire on the mountain. So women out there, let's sit right and teach our children the right way to go, the right thing to do. There are some 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 students, or I should say children. They are still children. I'm okay. That will be now that don't know how to cook. They don't know how to cook. Some don't even know how to boil water. They don't know how to boil water. Okay, or peradventure they have the opportunity to learn how to cook noodles. 2 minutes noodles. 2 minutes noodles. That one is fast. Is a fast food. Fast is faster than snacks. Faster than the eateries. It's faster. When you get married, ayole, ayole, because all the things that you need to learn from home. Oh, farabale ko. I was asking a lady, yes, mommy enko, daddy enko, but I just tried to draw some points because you can't imagine a girl of about 18 years old. The parents are still living, and you see her, uh, hello, in a boy's house. Is she up to marriage age? Send your answer. Go to the comment section. Such child, such girl, what should be done? Or what do we need to do? Bóyá ká mú wọn lọ sí rehabilitation centers. Peradventure, okay, she might want to get married earlier, but kó wà loaded. Iṣẹ́ ilé ó mọ̀ ṣe, oúnjẹ ó mọ̀ sè, ìwé ó kà. We have some graduates of about 18 years. Yes or no? Yes, àwọn kan ti kàwé, wọ́n ti ní HND at that age. If you are loaded, there's no crime about that. There's no crime. If you are loaded, you know how to cook, you know how to take care of the home. Now, good. At least your parents have given you what you need in life. But kò kàwé, kò kọ́ṣẹ́, ó tún sá kúrò lábẹ́ òbí, ó léwu. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wa ìyá ká ṣiṣẹ́ lórí àwọn ọmọ wa, àní jẹ̀bi lórí wọn. I pray we'll all live long to eat the fruits of our labor. There's a prayer that to eat out of, no, to eat, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, but mom, I saw a woman on social media that the children were marking her 80th birthday for her. You need to see the children. Yes, good looking children, and educated. You see lawyers amongst them, doctors amongst them, administrators amongst them. She's eating all the fruits of her labor ni, not out of, kì í ṣe pé kó jẹun kó má jẹ ti tó kù. It will not be our portion in Jesus' name, but we need to work on it. The rights of the children in the family. Ẹ̀yin bàbá, ẹ̀yin ìyá, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fún àwọn ọmọ wa ní ẹ̀tọ́ wọn. Tọ́mọ rẹ o lọ́nà tí yóò tọ́, tó bá ti dàgbà kò ní kúrò nínú rẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tọ́ wọn sí ọ̀nà tó dára. A dẹ̀ máa jèrè wọn ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Yes, I've come to the end of the program today. Yes, the real women on Ignite TV, showing every Tuesday, 8 p.m. I'm your anchor again, Abiodun Adelere. Yes, Ellen 2023 convention. Ellen 2023 convention starting. Yes, we have so many packages for you, wonderful programs for you. Just follow us online. Go to Facebook or all the social media handles. Getmoney Model Cathedral. You see us, or the Ignite online television. But we start on 24th of September with online choir competition. Online choir competition. If you're a competent choir, come. You can register online. Call this number 080-330-80-463 or the number on your screen. Yes. Then on 25th of September, we have symposium/talk show. It's going to be an online program too. At your doorstep, you can be in your bedroom and be watching and be following us on those programs. On 28th of September, we have medical outreach, free medical outreach new. It's going to be free, yes, and you definitely benefit from it. There are some people that are sick inwardly. Oh, no, so this is an opportunity for you to be a partaker. Early nights on 29th of September. Early nights. healing night, 29th September 2023 is going to be powerful, wonderful, blessed. Yes, you can't afford to miss it. It's going to be an online too, but you can come to CCC Gethsemane Model Parish. Ayẹlẹ sọ pé mi ò lè níláárí is gonna be there that night. Yes, yes, we're talking about evangelist Elijah Akitunde is gonna minister that night. And we have other wonderful ministers of God. We have so many singers, so many choirs coming to that night. Come with your prayer points, and God is going to answer all your prayers. Thank you. I'm your anchor once again, Abiodun Adelere. God bless you. See you next time, same time, same station. I love you.